Hi guys, welcome to another live stream. I'm Niki Jackson of Niki Jackson Art, and today I'm going to be continuing to work on this seascape painting. I'm going to be choosing the flowers that are going to be used for the wildflower bit that's going to come around here, and probably working on some more detail of the painting. I'm going to be probably streaming for at least an hour, so yes, I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions for me, type them in the chat and I will do my best to answer them. So looking forward to getting started. Let's just check the sound's working okay. So I'm going to be choosing from these wildflowers. I'm probably not going to use the patterned ones, but we'll see. Some of the more plain ones maybe that go. Got quite a few to choose from, so I know I'm going to choose probably ones like this, but they might be too big. Let's I think I'm going to just pull a few out and then sort of randomly put them out there and see. Probably ones like this. Good, that's working. Right, so I can see the chat box, so if you want to say hi, just type it in there. I'm not sure if I want to go as bright as that, so let's have a maybe pile. I'm not sure about those yellows. Let's put those. The lighter yellows are nice, but I'm not sure about that bright one. Like that kind of lemon yellow is nice. And I don't know about this really dark blue either. Put that in the maybe pile. So today is art video day on my YouTube channel, and I've just uploaded 2 mini craft supply, art supply mini tutorials, so don't forget to check those out. You can find it at Niki Jackson Art on YouTube. I really love these massive ones, they're so pretty. I may end up using quite a lot, I reckon, on this one, but that's okay. I quite like this orangey colour. I've got a couple of those, not many. It's quite nice. Oh, there we go. Sort of like a dark peach colour. Oh, there's another one there. I don't know about using these. They're really bright. I'm not sure. I'll put those to one side for now. The reason I had this, I put it flat, is so that I can lay out the flowers without them sliding down until I'm sure what ones I want to use. So I'm just going to stand up and just sort of play around with where I think I'd put them. I've still got the sort of grasses and stuff to put in and the detail for that at the moment, but I just want to get a rough idea of how many I'm going to use and what sort of colours and stuff. So I've chosen this selection. So probably want a contrasting colour, even a yellow maybe. So go, I haven't got a big yellow one. I'm not sure how far up I'm going to go with these yet, and this is going to be like a rough idea because it'll probably change when I do it properly later on, but be good to get a rough idea of where I want to put things. I might just stick to these kinds of shapes as well, instead of the daisy ones. Something like that maybe. Something like that, I reckon. Once the grasses and everything in, will it'll look a lot better. So that. I think I'm going to take a picture of them on my phone so then I get a sort of good idea of what they did look like when I laid them out. That would be really helpful. Then I can use that for future reference. So now I'm going to just take them all off and put them to one side while I carry on. Oh, I didn't realise I had that one on there. Right, so I'm going to set them aside. And now, let's see. Right, I'll probably let's raise this up, and then I can be working on finishing some of the details. Finish some of the details on here before we get into doing all the details of the grass and stuff. So the roof still needs some work, and the cottage, so I think I'll do that next. And judging by how detailed and how bold that looked, I might not put any flowers on the actual bushes. I might keep them just like that, but that's something I can add at the end if I feel like it needs it. So find my brushes. Things are a little bit more squished up now that I've got things on this desk, but it's working really well, so I shall persevere with it. I'll get my other IKEA desk tomorrow, so I'll be able to get rid of the big one and have a lot more space in here, which will be really good. I was hoovering yesterday in here and it was just so much easier. It was really much better to get into spaces to clean, so it was really good. And it's a lot more comfortable being by the window like this instead of right in front of it. Our puppy Sky had her first birthday on Saturday. It was really good. It was my birthday on the Sunday, and so I went out with a friend on the Saturday. Went to the Franklin's yarn event because it was National Yarn Day, and we've got a knitting group, and so we thought it'd be fun to go check that out. And then we went to this lovely 1940s cafe and had lunch there, and they had a whole menu of tea. It was like, I don't know, about 35 different teas, something like that, and I really like green tea, so they had a nice Sencha green tea, so I had some of that. And we also got these really cool little tasters. They had 3 teas to try, and they were by the till, and they were on, like, they had 3 little glass teapots on like these little burners underneath, keeping them hot, and they poured them out into little shot glasses so that people could try them. And we had a cherry, what was it, a cherry green tea I think it was, and the other one was chocolate spice something, and the other one was a vanilla ruby tea or something like that, how you say it, rubies, something like that. But yeah, I didn't think I'd like that one, but actually it wasn't bad, and the cherry green tea wasn't bad either, but I don't think I could drink a whole cup. I'm not really into flavoured teas that much. I like mine quite plain, so I stuck to the Sencha green tea, and that was really nice. We had a lovely lunch there, and then came back and saw my family and had some birthday cakes. That was lovely. And then on a Sunday after church we went out for lunch with Mum and Dad and my brother, and that was lovely. Picked up my art from the exhibition, sold some prints and some cards, so I'm really pleased with that. And then chilled out some more with the family, had more birthday cake, and then on the Monday we took the dogs to the beach for the day to celebrate both our birthdays, and it was really fun. So if you want to see more of that, you can check out my vlog channel Vintage Niki on YouTube, and you'll be able to see all the fun that we had over the weekend. And there's lots of footage from the beach with the dogs, so that was really good. So let me see, I've probably put the highlight or the shadow on the wrong side because I'm too busy chatting. So it's okay, I can easily fix that. I'm using Tighten Buff over white to create like a shadow, and I'll add in a little bit of brown to darken it a bit more, and then add some white highlights over this side as well. So I'm still on the hunt for my big bottles of paint. Haven't managed to find them yet, so hopefully I'll be able to find them soon. So thank you to everybody who entered my giveaway to win those art supplies and a couple of my postcards. I announced the winner over at my blog today and on Twitter as well. So if you want to head on over there and see if it's you, then you can do that. It's another gorgeous day here. It's supposed to get really warm actually by the weekend. We're supposedly having temperatures in the 20s, so that'll be a bit of a shock for us considering it's been quite cool for quite a while. That'd be nice. So now I am going to work on the roof of the cottage. I think it's had a couple of layers. I keep dipping my sleeve in the white paint. I'm going to have to move that. It's looking a lot better now. Just need to put some tighten buff on there, so put some on the right hand side. It's quite warm in here and the paint is drying quite quick, so to combat that I'm just going to dip my brush in my water and blend it out in a minute. Oops. Now, to fix that mistake of going over the edge, what I'm going to do is rinse my brush thoroughly, dampen it off a little, and then wet it, and then use my rag to lift the paint off. And you just keep doing that until it's all off. That's better. And a little bit up here as well. And if it doesn't come off, you can just use some paint and go over it. I've got a couple of spots of brown there as well. Take off. And a bit there. So it's looking better, and then we've got some white down here from my sleeve as well. A bit pink there. That's been on there a little while, so it's not coming off so easy, so I'll just go over that with some green paint. That's fine. So I'll let that bit dry. Let's get the avocado paint and just go over that area again. Let that dry and we'll go over it some more in a bit. So now I'm going to think about where the grasses are going to go. I'll use my pencil, and I think I'm going to do them kind of freehand rather than, I normally use an old credit card to just swipe the paint up, but that gives quite a harsh linear look, and I would like this to be a little bit more flowy and sort of a bit more free, so so I want to put the ones to sort of be growing up a you have to just sort of kind of like that all the way along, but I want so I was going to go up here quite high. I'm not quite sure now because I've got the, I suppose I could try it because I can always erase it if it doesn't work. Right, so I'm going to put in the sort of marks of where the path would be, because that goes behind the wildflowers. I think I'm going to do some darker area down here as well because that will help ground the wildflowers so they won't look like they're just floating in the air. I'm going to put some brown along here and then I'm going to I'll water it down in a minute. I've just had an idea actually. I think I'm gonna, after I've painted that, I'm gonna do some flicking of paint in the colours that I'm gonna do the flowers in, and create a kind of tiny flower look on there. See how that comes out. Probably should be doing this with my bigger brush actually. Where did I put that? That's better. to soften all this. And probably a bit here as well. Just put a bit in here. Needs a bit more green up there. Drop my lid. Okay, now we need to get on with the finishing the cottage. So I need my darker brown for that, which is this golden burnt umber light, and going to use it for the windows and the door. I think I'm going to turn this round because it's a lot easier for me to be more accurate if it's closer to me. So I think I'm going to use my fine brush as well so I can get the detail properly. So let's give these a blast with the heat gun, speed up the process. It looks like that's going to need probably 3 coats on that to make it nice and solid. The windows should be okay with just 2, so a smaller area. So next will be the grasses, so I need to decide what shade of green I'm going to use for that. Probably a darker one with some white added in and some brown as well. Alright, now we can see about doing these grasses. Let's turn this back now. Have a look at the greens that I've got down here. I use leaf green in the bushes around the cottage, so I'll probably use that. I think I'll start with that and then sort of add to it as I go. See how that looks. But yeah, just see how it goes. This is all exploration. See what works, see what doesn't. It's all fun. I'll try and keep these as thin as I can. Using a really light hand. And as I get down here, I might need to add some more darker colour to sort of show the grasses all coming together like it would be naturally. Some of the grasses will be kind of spurring off each other, so you won't have them all coming right down. So I might need to make it a bit more dense along this bit. Might need to add in some more. going to take a while to build it up. This will be where the main detail is in the piece. I need to add in like highlights and shading as well, and like I said, make it more dense along that bit, all before we can even start putting the flowers on. So there's a lot to do yet. so I'm pretty much going to go across the whole thing doing this, and what I think I'll do is stop filming now and join you again when this is complete, because it's going to take me quite a while to just go across here and do that and adding in the highlights and shading and things. So I'm going to come back again and stream when I'm further along with this piece. So thanks so much for joining me, and I'll catch you again soon. See you later.